Hello, everyone on Speed Gaming. Welcome to our daily race for today, and this boat should be hopefully a pretty fast one. We got a open fast 7-4, so kind of the pieces of this. So it's an open seed, so you don't have to do the escape sequence. You can just you start from Tank or Link's house. Fast, I believe, means you don't have to go Aga 2. So once you get the appropriate number of crystals, you can go like Ganon, which in this case is 4 crystals. Ooh, an early sword. And Link's house. Sank with a map and early map check here. A couple pendants in the light world, and the desert was a regular crystal. But yeah, so the mode open fast. You only need 4 crystals to be able to defeat Ganon, and then the 7 crystals is to enter Ganon's tower, which in this case, that first sword in Link's house is really good because really only need one more sword to be able to take out Ganon. And okay, that's a medallion there. I believe that was Ether. So on Restream today, we have Great Anti-Bob, Top Specialist, Keisei, and Shire. So again, we'll see if this is a pretty quick race, but again, that first sword is already pretty promising. The player's still it's really gonna see which 4 crystals they're going to want to do. So like, it looks like the quick dungeon, something like if Thieves Town's a crystal, you'll probably want to just go through that. I mean, other than that, it's going to be a pretty standard start. I think they're still going to do the regular checks. The minimum is going to be 2 swords, but if they can find, like, say, a 3rd sword, you will need a fire source of some kind. And, a few other items to make things a little bit easier. Going in chat, I believe you can get 3 swords in GT. And then now, well, 1 sword's in Link's house, so there's only 3 left in this case. But I think you can have all 3 swords in GT. There's no reason it can't. So that's probably the only way this seed can get kind of annoying. I mean, it would have been a little more potentially worrisome if, say, Meyer and Turtle Rock were both pendants, because then you don't necessarily need a sword. But in this case, you have 2 pendants in the light world, so Meyer or TR, at least one of them is going to be a crystal. And did not see what was in the Lumberjack. Let's see, Heart Container and the Lost Woods drop down. Ooh, okay, free flute. It's always nice to find that in the village, so that makes travel a little bit easier. All right, lumberjack with nothing today, just a vanilla heart piece. So we're not gonna go after Aga 1 for that reason. And an early cape. Now, start thinking about Aga, especially if you see a lamp, Aga 1. Because that can still block Dark World access. Yeah, I mean, you haven't missed too much in the first 5 minutes. It's the standard kind of an open seed exploration. I mean, the fast 7-4 part is really only relevant towards as they get closer to the end of the seed. And the chicken house for a free bow. Okay, so that's gonna. I mean, I guess they could do Eastern. Granted, that's only a pendant. And Midi Moldorm Cave was pretty loaded today. That was Flippers, the book, and looked like Fire Rod. And wow, it's a pretty good package through that. Yeah, so that makes Eastern pretty much free. Again, granted, that's only a red pendant. Probably not gonna be too eager to go in there. But they do have that book, so that would Desert is a crystal, so that is a no. They just need a glove. A glove would make that clearable. Tavern with a bunch of money, and looked like the Ice Rock Cave with a hook shot. So they're already picking up well, yeah, South Shore quite a lot of tools. That's already Death Mountain access with that flute. Okay, bottle vendor, another heart container. So at least got some amount of hearts already. So you know, more safeties. Nothing on the race game. And Shire looking at the hobo. Looked like just more bombs. And okay, top specialist, but should be getting their pile of loot here. Alright, so nothing on Desert Ledge. And so far, I mean, at this point, they don't have anything for Dark World access. So no hammer, no glove, no Moon Pearl. So still a lot of overworld. So they got Desert, they got Mountain, the whole, like, the Spiral Cave, and yeah, rest of like East Death Mountain, Paradox Cave. Let's see. Eventually, they should be all converging into these checks. Get to the loaded places first. I just, yeah, I didn't see Agina the first time. Okay, so I was just a red 20. Top specialist is going to take all these items. Flute, hook shot. Gonna start taking a peek over at the East Death Mountain. Yeah, Casey getting a little bit close on barely getting through that mini Moldorm cave in. Okay, never mind. A free health refill there. Gladly take that. Alright, so we got... Okay, well that's... Yeah, oh, there we go. That's a second source. So, Moon Pearl. Paradox Cave pretty loaded today. That was Quake. Yeah, what's a Heart Container? I do the Heart Container in there. A sword. And that second sword's huge because... at this point you don't... I believe you do not need to climb GT. And Floating Island, that looked to be half-cost magic, and not sure they're gonna get that. It really depends how soon you can get the mirror. And looking like a Saha's Closet having the Cana Samaria, okay. Getting a lot of the utility items here, and looking like Casey's going to be taking a dip into Pendant Eastern. I mean, just because it's a pendant, you could still find utility items, so it may be worth at least taking a look in here. It is pretty much full clearable. You know, the hardest room, you got Fire Rod to make that easier. Yeah, I mean, you only have to get 4 crystals, you just have to pick which ones you want. Depends on which items you get for utility. Ideally, you will probably want, say, if you can find a third sword, that's more power, and yeah, top specialist is just gonna straight pull the trigger on going Aga 1 here. An interesting play here. And, yeah, okay, I think Top Special just taking that game over just to get some health back. We're a little low on hearts going in there the first time. Now, I'm trying to think. I don't think the runners were funneled into Aga yet. I mean, technically, I think the logic still expects you to have a lamp. But granted, you only have a Moon Pearl, you don't have a hammer, don't have a glove. I mean, it could still be in, like, yeah, Pendant. Eastern, you could dip Desert. At least the front of Desert. So there's still a few checks that are still available. And top will be taking that dip into desert. Yeah, there's still some checks. Front of us, like the back of escape, I don't believe has been done yet. The fire rod does put it in play. Alright, so spend too much there. And in the closet, let me see, there's a heart container. Okay, yeah, there's that red cane. Desert. Let's see. Doesn't look like too much so far. Let's see the big chest. Nope, that's the first item. Just a red 20, I think. Desert is boots locked at this point, because I don't believe I saw the big key. Alright, so K-Say almost done with Eastern. Shire making their way into Eastern. I think Top might be doing the same thing. At least going to be grabbing the red cane. Probably will also be going to Eastern. Alright, so let's see if Eastern has anything. I don't think there was much in Eastern. Oh, never mind that. There was nothing much there before, but never mind. There's a glove, and I believe that's in Logic, because I don't... You got the big key early, so the big key chest didn't have anything of... I believe, looking at the item tracker, it might have had a shield. At most. So that shield is... If it was the shield, that's not relevant to the Logic. So the fire rod was enough to put the back into Logic. So that is a glove in play. So that's a clearable desert. Also makes the back of escape easier to get into. Okay, that's following that glove, paying off big time. There's boots in the back of escape there. So that puts... Oh yeah, you needed the boots to finish desert because the torch, I believe, will have that big key. Oh, okay, well, never mind that. So that is, yeah, I didn't see what was in the library before, but that's the other glove. So both gloves, just like that. And that, yeah, I don't remember what was in that, the big key chest. I think Top is gonna be going over there, I think? No, you just go straight up to the top. Not gonna care about the big key chest. Because, I want to say it was a shield, but I didn't look at it. Okay, it was a shield. Okay, yeah, so that's not relevant to the Logic. So the mitts are in full Logic. That pretty much puts Tiger 1 on... Actually, it might not even... it might be gone. I don't think the hammer. I'm trying to think if it can even lock enough dungeons to get any kind of Aga 1 into play at this point. So pretty much everyone's going to be picking up picking up their glove, and Anti-Bob just entering Eastern. We're picking up their glove in just a little bit. And they should hopefully be all taking that into eventually in the back of Escape to get those boots. Alright, so we're gonna be getting a Zora check, and don't think anybody's checked that yet. Let's see if, was this anything on here? Oh, yeah, okay, it was a scam. Very expensive 10 arrows there. Yeah, Casey, I believe, single dipped. Oh, no, oh, never mind that. Oh, that's not good. Forgot to get the big key there. Because I was wondering, if they had checked the big chest yet. I didn't see that, and it was, well, if you didn't get the big key, or you're not checking the big chest. Alright, Shire grabbing their boots. Yeah, they're looking like bonk rocks with just a red boomerang, so it's not too much there. Yeah, you gotta get this big key here. I want to say they've only picked up one item out of Desert so far. I think it was like a red 20. I don't think I saw the second item yet. and caught that quick map check of the Dark World, looking like Swamp was the other pendant. Pod was a red crystal, and didn't quite see where the other red crystal was. But okay, Thieves Town for the other red. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, Swamp being the other pendant. Thieves Town, that's a nice free crystal to get. And okay, so Lamola did have the other item, just another 20. And I believe that's their first crystal on the board for any of the runners here. So K-Say grabbing that. We got a Hookshot Cave on Shire's End, so Blue Mail. Okay, good for some safety. Let's see, money. Oh, there's the lamp. Wow, that's really far into the way for that. So that would put Aga into play, but at this point you got deep in the Dark World already. That's Bombos for TR. So I'm trying to look at this setup. I think with this seed, I don't think the hammer is strictly needed. Because you only need 4 crystals. You got Desert. You can take out Skull Woods. That's free. These Town's free. I believe Meyer is in logic with that lamp. So the other 3 crystals, yeah, you might not need a hammer in this seed. This would be kind of interesting. So Shire, gonna just make a beeline straight into Meyer, full logic clearable. With the lamp out of Hookshot Cave. Ideally would want another sword to make the battle a little bit easier on Vitreous. I mean, you could just spam arrows, I guess. And apparently we did see a mirror on top side. I did not catch where that was. Okay, checkerboard, just another heart container. Oh, King's Steel. Okay, so that's perfectly in play with the mitts. Actually, you have to have mitts to get that if the mirror was there, because the other way to get it would have been the mirror. So now that mirror does put Pendant Swamp into play, but I mean, logically you would need a hammer to get all the way through, but they're gonna probably just skip that. But it's given it's only Pendant, I'm not sure if they're gonna be too eager to dip into that. All right, so at this point, I think only Shire's doing anything new. The others are kind of running through uh, each other's checks. We'll take a moment to shout out, follow to our runners, great anti-bomb toss specialists, Casey and Shire, putting on a good show for us, and our trackers, Jaxie and Kiff, who are going to be doing all the button pushing, keeping us up to date on the items and where see, I've been missing where some of these items were. Hard to keep track of 4 people, so that they're got their eyes on the runners to really keep track of where everything is. So again, a big thanks to Jaxie and Kiff for tracking. Alright, so Shire getting through Vitreous using just kind of spamming the sword slashes to slow down the magic drain. And just a small key on Vitreous, and I don't know if we saw both items. I know we saw at least one item. Not sure if we saw the other one. Okay, and there's that mirror for Casey. So I think the 4 dungeons seem to be pretty much in place. So I'm gonna think everyone's gonna take out. They've already taken out Desert, Meyer. Looking like Skull Woods and Thieves Town will be the 4 crystals for today. So yeah, we may not even see a hammer in this seed, unless it just happens to pop up somewhere. May also end up being a. Actually, this is gonna be kind of hard for Ganon at this point because, well, you have the lamp out of Hookshot Cave, so that makes it doable. Still kind of gonna be kind of a drag with a Master Sword Silverless. And yeah, the floating island with the half-cost magic. Something that may want to consider, but yeah, that's a long way. They probably just end up using Lamp on Phase 4. Because that should last long enough, and especially if they get even 1 bottle, they'll just get like a blue potion in it or something. Just to make sure they are topped on magic. Alright, so yeah, I think Green Anti-Bob accidentally got caught by that Wall Master. Has to squeeze through these few rooms again. Still don't have any bottles, and I would think potentially all 4 bottles could be in GT, unfortunately, if they just want to seal up all your safeties. Oh, this is okay. So Casey's already gone through Moth. And okay, Grant and T-Bob managing to squeeze out that fight. So both of them claiming their Skull Woods crystal. I think that's 2 for each of them. So, Ice Rod. That was in the front of Skullwoods. And okay, Keisei finding a huge item right there in the chess game. That's a tempered sword, so Ganon is way easier at that point. At this point now, so that's tempered sword, silverless. That's basically free. Oh, okay. There's that ice rod in the deal with the compass chest. Yeah, as Ganon pretty much free with that tempered sword. So Casey should just be beelining it at this point. You got your 4 crystals. Got tempered sword. There's not really a whole lot more you're gonna be looking for. Myers, Vitreous is much easier with that tempered sword. Well, okay, well, there's the hammer for good measure in the front of Thieves Town, the big key chest. So, well, that's all your stuff right there. Yeah, Aga 1 was like never really had a chance, and now it's a 100% definitely gone. So, at this point, you got all utilities, so now you can just shortcut to the pyramid instead of going all the way around the back end with flippers. At this point, the runners should just be beelining it to get the rest of their crystals. Actually, I think Gomo was like quite a while back. Actual Gomo, you had 4 crystals. That was I'm trying to think how long ago that might have been. It might have been just like even like myths or something that was Gomo, because you just need to have access to 4 crystals in this case. Yeah, this one, there was a potential for the hammer to not even be seen at all in this, because you already had your 4 crystals you could do, and Desert you had access, Skullwoods you got Fire Rod early, These Town's free, that doesn't need anything, and then Meyer you had the Red Cane, Lamp. You had all full logic on Meyer. So there was already at full clear at that point. So yeah, so you should be just running through clearing out stuff here. Yeah, you have to have the fast portion, because if it was just open 7-4, that doesn't make any sense. You may as well just say 7-7 at that point. Without the fast part, because the pyramid won't be open. You'd have to take out Aga too, so they have to put the fast label on there, so that I believe the pyramid is open right away. You just need enough crystals to be able to damage. I believe it's phase 4 again, and that has the crystal requirement. So looking like Shire already with the 4 crystals needed. Just needing to get to and unfortunately didn't get the hammer. I probably can just swim around to get to the back end to get to. You can swim around the back to get to the pyramid. Well, at least we'll get a hype cave check. See what's in here, just for the record. Shovel. And, ooh, hey, well, we're not going to turn that down. Free silvers. You want to make Ganon completely free. There we go. You know, I might actually ask that. So what made him decide to take a peek at Hype Cave there? I mean, because you got Tempered Sword that's, for the most part, can be more than enough for Ganon. He just decided to take the little detour and, you know, find silvers and just make the fight that much easier. Yeah, probably just like density. You got 5 checks just sitting there. You might as well. Maybe you'll get another sword at the least or something to make the first 2 phases free. But this fight should be with Tempered Sword Silvers. This should be just a gimme. Yeah, that was not a good. Yeah, I think you just want to restart that fight, because that was touching Gander was not good. Yeah, maybe I jinxed. Probably jinxed him on that one. Yeah, touching Ganon is definitely not fun. I mean, unless you have a red mail, which at least cuts the damage down to somewhat acceptable levels. Okay, there we go. You got to phase 3. Probably didn't lose that much time, to be honest. You know, take the early KO there just to restart the fight. And look like great Anti-Bob will be grabbing their silvers. Okay, safe. Going through Meyer and top into just running quickly through Thieves Town, and he still has Mire to do. There we go, Ganon going down on for Shire. So get your GGs in chat for Shire, who'll be finishing this race. First on the restream with looking about 45, 50-ish or so. Looking at the race time GG chat, there's 45:54. So he's first on the restream, and there's actually only 4 racers, so you're actually seeing all the racers for this. There aren't any additional ones off stream or anything. Alright, so Great Auntie Bob actually decided to go through Ice Palace for their 4th crystal, which is fine. You got Hammer, you got the Red Cane, you can Icebreaker, so it probably doesn't take too long to get through. Something like Pod or TR. Actually, TR can't even enter, don't even know where Bombos is. And Pod is kind of a long dungeon. You're probably not going to rush through that or anything. That takes a while. Yeah, because Great Auntie Bob didn't do Hookshot Cave that had the lamp. But again, with Tempered Sword, Cold Stare is a lot more manageable. I'm trying to figure out what the message for the bottle shop was. Trying to say if that was a bottle or not, but I don't know, because we didn't see any bottles in this seed. well, there's Bombos for the record. Guess we can enter TR, not that anybody's going to do that. So looking like Top also going through Ice for their 4th crystal, and on Keisei, I don't know what they're doing at this point, because they got 4 crystals, I believe. The tracker shows 4 crystals, so they should be just going straight to Ganon at this point. I'm wondering, maybe thinking it's 7-7, which is not what it is here. Oh man, that's not gonna be good when you see that Bombos, because draw them into TR. Okay, well, red tunic. Okay, so the other armor upgrade was in ice. Yeah, I'm hoping Kay didn't forget the rules here. That it's not 7-7. Alright, so I guess we can see some other items here. So, okay, so Ice Palace had powder on top of it. So Ice Palace did have a decent number of decent load of stuff. It had armor upgrade, it had powder, it had bombos. Alright, so Great Anti-Bomb on to phase 3. Again, with the Tempered Silver should be okay as long as it don't touch Ganon, because I believe that's with no armor, it's 8 hearts. I think even with a blue tunic it wouldn't make a difference because it would still do 6 hearts of damage. And nice doubles, couple of doubles on Anti-Bob's end, so that will be a KO on Ganon there, so should be finishing just a moment. That will be second place on the restream with time of 52:13. So GG's. And, okay, we're joined in the chat. Great Anti-Bob, GG's.
GG's.
Okay, so, the seed, yeah, what'd you think of it?
How'd you like those glove placements, huh?
Yeah, that, was it Pendant Eastern? Yeah, you had to dip through that. It was in logic, full logic to get that, but then a lot of stuff just kind of fell in place, actually.
So I guess I got 2 questions. One, did anybody find the lamp?
Yes, that was in Hookshot Cave.
Oh. Yeah, that half magic might have been nice too. And then, what was the Meyer medallion? I kind of just ditched it at the end.
That was Quake. Yeah, Quake to get into Meyer.
Nice. Very nice.
So, yes, I think, Shire did... well, so everyone did Desert, Skullwood, Stevestown, those are pretty much free, and then Shire did Meyer. And I think Kay also did Meyer. You did Ice, which is reasonable. You know, you got Hammer, you got Icebreaker, Temper Swords, not that big an issue.
Yeah, I was debating it. If I had the lamp, I probably would have gone Meyer.
And then seeing Bombos, I believe, yeah, Bombos on Cold Stare, it's like, well, that opens up Turtle Rock, but it's like, yeah, no thanks, for not even interested for that.
Yeah, I didn't even do Dark Death Mountain, so that's yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting mode. You don't really need to do a whole lot.
Yeah, because I think the only real potential hiccup is if, like, GT had, like, 3 swords, but then you got a sword right at the beginning. I was like, well, that's 1. And then, Paradox Cave, I believe, had a 2nd sword. I was like, well, you don't need GT anymore. And then, I think the chess game had the 3rd sword, and it's like, well, that, again, is basically free, and I think, you and, Shire went into... Hype Cave, I guess just for density, 5 checks, see if there's anything in there. You can pick up silvers while you're at it.
Yeah, a little bit of safety too, just in case. But yeah, that seed like pendant. I guess the seed really would have paid off for any Eastern dippers. I know there's a lot of those out there.
Yeah, I think runners were going to be kind of forced there anyway because you didn't have any Dark World access for until that point. I guess you could you did the mountain that gave Pearl, but that was about it. You didn't have any gloves, or one glove you needed boots for. I guess you could have probably just done escape to get it, but I think everyone ended up just dipping the pendant Easter and got rewarded with that glove.
Yeah, I mean, what I figured was in most cases it's not going to be the key, and that's at most one item.
Yeah.
Or, in the worst case, it's one item instead of all three. So.
Yeah, I think what helped was the big key was in the front, so you didn't need the lamp.
Oh, for the
logically.
Yeah.
Logically.
Yeah, it came up with that shield too. That's great. In the vanilla big key chest.
Now this seed, I didn't even. Ooh, there we go. That cold stare fight there. I didn't see any bottles at all. I don't think any of you got any bottles. Don't know where any of them are.
Oh no! Does top have to? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, God took a death to cold stare. That was kind of a rough fight there. Okay, so looking like Kay finally remembered the rule set there because had just 5 crystals. I was like, wait a minute, why was doing a 5th dungeon there? So looking like Kay did not do High Cave. So just gonna have to do phase 4, taking just a little bit longer. But red med mail, that's enough safeties to work with.
Oh wow, red mail.
Yeah, because I think you just rushed right through ice. I don't think you really checked much of anything.
Yeah, just go modded ice. Silvers, tempered, but don't really need much more.
Yeah, because one of the armor upgrades was there. The other one, yeah, it was in like the first chest, I believe. And then the other armor, I believe, was Hookshot Cave as well. There's that lamp for top, and that's going to be interesting how they want to do that. I mean, they're going to
get the half magic off of floating island. That'll fill up. That'll be plenty.
Probably will take another try at Ice Palace. I don't see him going into Mire doing a whole other dungeon. No, Top took a death to Cold Stare. So, getting that half-cost magic, I'm going to assume going to try a rematch, or no, might actually going to go to Mire. Okay. With that, you're going to take that lamp, do logical Mire. right, Gannon going down on Keisei's end. So get your GGs in chat for Keisei. We'll be crossing this bridge in just a moment. He'll be finishing third on Restream, and again, third overall with an hour and 1 hour and 25 seconds. And I'm looking in the race time chat, looking like top specialist has put in the DNF. Other three races have already finished. Let's see. Probably might just play this through just for fun at this point. I've already put up the DNF. Okay, so yeah, so got so that's all our racers. Yeah, so top put in the forfeit for the race. Yeah, again, this is 7-4. It could be kind of fast, and in this case, there's kind of lose track of some of the pacing here. Which crystals, which items, and it's still an amount of execution in there, so it can still be kind of tricky to still fit all that in there. Okay, so I don't think there's too much else. Great answer, Bob. Anything else you have to add?
Oh, thanks for commenting, and thanks for who's tracking tonight. Kif. Well, thanks,
Kif and Jaxie.
Well, thanks for tracking, and yeah, another one of these interesting Fun Day Friday scenes. So.
Okay. Yeah, okay. GG's to you. Yeah, so thanks to our four runners here, Great Anti-Bop Top Specialist, Keisei, and Shire for volunteering to do this race for us, give us a good entertaining race here. Thanks to our trackers, Kif and Jaxie, for again keeping all the buttons, items in place. We know what's going on, what the runners are progressing. Looking at the schedule, I think looking like tomorrow there is one open league match. They're looking like at 2:10 p.m. Eastern. So there's that one match on tomorrow Saturday. So if you're able to get to that, you hopefully get to channel, and should be a good match there. But all right, so should be it for this race. I am Pixcalibur, and we'll see you guys in the next race.